Right, here we are again, lads. Battle for Middle-earth 2, 2 towers, not enough. And in this one, we have a bit of a curvy game. We have a 2 versus 2 versus 3. So, because we don't know any more wankers to play this game, it is over here. We'll start with the computer, Brutal, over here. And then down here we have their computer ally, over here, Mordor. And then the team of human players, we have here Bilbo Bags, or Lewis. I'm sure he's probably going to get that in. Goody goody. He starts off with the furnace now, so he enjoys the extra money. That's a good idea. And over here we have Gaz going back to dwarves. And also going... I think these guys are just fighting over farm space. I don't think they've got a proper tactic. I think they just want to get each other's farm space. And over here we have Carl experimenting with men. And then over here, the team of 2 poor fuckers over here would be myself and Ryan, the Legion of Doom. So Ryan's starting off with barracks, and then over here with an archery range. And then, oh yes, I thought it'd be a good idea to be Isengard, because then at least one of us is evil and gets loaded of lumber mills, and also has Palantir and whatnot. So, as you can well tell, in this dynamic of a 3 versus 2 versus 2, we've kind of got to pray that this computer team is going to go for the team of 3 rather than going for us. Now, I remember doing a Palantir round about here, and I do remember seeing this unfortunate platoon. Cool, look at that damage already. They're not taking that much more, though. Are they going to make it? They're going to make it? But yeah, I remember seeing this platoon coming here, and I was just thinking, ooh, we could be saved right here. So I could see that, and I was on the other side of the map. But then I think these guys saw, even though it's only just these platoons just here, and I know it doesn't mean anything, but it means the computer's going to go for you. So I guess... do you then sort of go balls to the wall and start attacking? Now, I guess me and Ryan have got a not a sizable force, but a decent enough force to be able to repel an invasion. But after discussing this game with the team of 3, I can agree with them, because they sort of put it that if the team of blues would have gone for us, then I guess they would still have to go. They'd still be against everybody. So it's kind of like either way, even if they didn't and they went for a, you know, I guess for the other team, then they'd still be in a little bit of a shitty position. And I guess that's the same with everybody, is that you're still going to be in a shitty position. But I guess if the Blues had gone for us, then it would have been them versus the Blues. But then I guess you could argue that they could have picked off the Blues one by one, and then that would have made it easier. But anyway, who knows? Right, so instead of defending themselves, they decide to go in on me and Ryan. Okay. So I come over, bringing my forces, or at least some of them. Yeah, come on. So it's all starting to kick off all at the same time. Gloin, getting stuck in. Crossbowmen, could they be devastating in this matchup? Who knows? Boromir versus Boromir. Disgusting. And over here, Lewis. Lewis might want to put him on sword stance, I think. Yeah, already this is not looking good. These pikeys are not really going to do anything here. You probably need some crossbowmen to shoot these simple troops. But Lewis is in a bad way already. The game has just started and Lewis is in a bad way. Now, I have, me and Ryan over here are able to fend off their assault, and you gotta admit this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. So I guess they attempted to be able to break through, and now they've lost their forces. And it looks here, Jesus Christ, they're all queuing up to destroy Lewis. Unfortunately, these are some shit troops. This is where you probably need some really good rangers to go in. I guess maybe these rangers might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. Gaz, where's Gaz's shit? Gaz isn't even bothering to produce any troops at this stage. There's nothing in here. Right, so Gaz is out the game. I think he's having a wee or something like that. Right, so Lewis is over here. He's getting his troops. There's very little you can really do. I think maybe some arrow towers around the fortress, Lewis, I think, and then click on the fortress and tell them right-click on the platoons that need to get smoked first. So in this case, it'd be the pikeys, and then probably these pikeys over here or whatever. And then like that. So that's probably all you can do. But the end is nigh, really. I mean, if they came in with trebuchets, you pretty much got your pants pulled down. Right, Carl, insistent on trying to make headway up here. Insistent. Ryan loses a builder. Dang. Right, got me troops over here. Defending Ryan's base. Oh, bollocks. Sorry, Lewis, I forgot to, yes, there was a berserker rush over here, and Lewis very cunningly sent berserkers over here. So I see one platoon of pikeys, of Gazes. That's the only platoon of Gazes I actually see. I don't see anything else. He'd have to tell me. Alright. Oh, we got some more platoons now. Okay, cool. Alright. Yes, sorry about that, Lewis. I missed the berserker rush there. There were some berserkers that went first to me, but then I had these troops here, so he couldn't really come near me. And so he went right over to Ryan, and I remember very lately saying to Ryan, yeah, be careful, there's some pikeys around. I mean, there's some berserkers around. So, yes, yeah, a little from column A, a little from column B, really. Okay, so now it's just me versus these two versus these three. So it looks like Carl is under a little bit of... oh no, wait, he's not. They're just trying to get his barracks over here. Now this is going from bad to worse. Now I would probably argue that there's 4 platoons of rangers right here, and if those 4 platoons had gone over here, it would actually be far better. I think Lewis could have stayed in this game. I think keeping your ally in this game is more important than anything else you could possibly do. I mean, like, if you lose your ally, you are sausaged by all means. So I need to create some towers. So there's my first one. Boy, is it going to get expensive. Okay. So over here we got Lewis's new base. It's pretty much lost this right now, but the next battle zone is going to be Gaz right here. Now these guys are moving in. Bit late if you ask me. Bit bloody late. Because now this is really kicking off here. This is really starting to kick off. And the moment you start seeing those trebuchets, it is bye-bye. Let's put it that way. Alright, Nazgul. Right, Gaz sees the danger. He has to get the mountain troll. Okay, he doesn't see the danger. He doesn't want to get the mountain troll. The mountain troll's doing the most damage here. Don't worry about these firebombs, they're not doing that much. Bring these rangers in. These rangers are sitting here. This platoon's just picking its nose. Oi, 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 oi. And Lewis is still going for me. You gotta be kidding me. Instead of defending his own base, well, Carl's defending Lewis's base. He decided to go for me. Believe me, I'm not a threat. There's only 1 of me and 3 of you guys. I'm hardly going to be in a position to go and attack anyone right now, am I? I think a bit of realism there, boys. Bit of realism. Okay. Haradrim. Okay, they're fighting. Carl. He's getting stuck in. He's getting his rangers. Giving it to him. If only Lewis was over here with his platoons that just got murdered. What is going on here? I'm basically defending myself. That's all I'm doing. But I can already see from Palantir that the Blues are making inroads right here. So I figure to myself, Gloin's about to go. Gloin's gone. That bastard. Right. I can already see from using Palantir that the Blues are making inroads here, so I figured to myself, all I've got to do is just kick back and just watch what happens. That's all I gotta do. So they're doing all my dirty work, these guys. Tommy bombs, the last act of a desperate man. Has he got rebuild? Is it even worth rebuild? It's probably not even worth rebuilding, to be honest. I mean, what's, you know, you're just delaying the inevitable. But it could build time. Time to get towers. Why the fuck haven't you guys made like loads of towers here or something like that? Gaz is the only one making at least like 1 or 2 towers. Jesus Christ, this is a huge front that's going to start here. Between the 3 of you, you could have actually made some bloody towers along here. Had heroic statues and healing wells and rangers in them and God knows what. And between the 3 of you, you could have been able to do it, like, sort it out. Delaying the inevitable here, doing fine. I see rebuild was put on that thing. Right. Lewis sends these guys. The fortress is holding up. I tell you what, if you did have those archery these towers around here, I think you would have been able to prevent a lot of this. You know, now you've got a trebuchet in the works. There's a lot of this is not good. This is not good. What can they see? They must be able to see. Carl. Alright, so you can see 1 or 2 towers going up. That's about it. Alright. It is kicking off over here. Absolutely devastating. If you could just have like had a couple of builders coming out beforehand, it could have made all the difference. Right, Lewis's fortress gone. This new front is about to open up. Oh god, what the what's this, a barracks right here? These forces are about to go straight in, and a barracks right in front of the towers. Lads, what's going on? I think this is a bit of an inquest here. Bit of an inquest. I think there very well could have been an opportunity here to defend yourselves a bit better here. Wow, they're even building towers. This was always going to happen. Lewis, please tell me, Jesus, you're not going to lose your builder here. Don't tell me you lose your builder here, Lewis. We've got Gaz protecting a barracks that for some reason is in front of all of these towers. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, the builder's dead. Has he got another one? Has he got another one? Yeah, he has got one more. He has got one more builder. Oh god. Right. Carl, this is too late. This is too late. Tainting the terrain. Tainting the terrain. There is a lot to kill. Army of the Dead would be pretty helpful right about now. Oh, this is all going awry. This is all going awry. This is nasty. It's nasty to watch. But I've got me berserkers as well. I've got my berserkers too. And I figured to myself, you know what? It might be a good idea for me to be against these 2 brutals, but I don't know how. I can't see all the time from Palantir. I mean, I'm sort of thinking that maybe these guys are actually making a decent game of it over here. So you never know. Between the 3 of them, they might have been able to repel these 2 over here. So I've got to get into a position where I can actually, you know, do some decent damage. Right, got these guys just around, just in case. Just in case. More berserkers on the way. Okay, but it's all kicking off here. The enemy's making loads of towers. Look at this. We all know that they do strange things sometimes, but... Oh, attack troll time. It's not good. It's not good. Right. Oh, it is all kicking off. It is all kicking off. Rangers murdered. Murdered, butchered. I'm not sure if they're doing too well with money. 1200. 2 grand. Me, can't. Yeah, not too much. Not too much at all. Right, more berserkers coming out. What is going to happen? Right. Oh god. Is that Lewis had the game? Lewis is out the game from a random Rohirrim. Oh Jesus! This has been a complete collapse. Carl is unsure whether to leave leave the base right there, and Gaz is sending the wrong troops here. They're just going to get murdered. You needed way more towers here, lads. Way more. Right. Now, where did my berserkers go? I forgot where I put them. Now, I do remember there was something. Oh yeah, there we go. So I think I did do a little palantir over here, and I remember seeing that his troops end up going south here. Look at all these random towers. Look, even the computer's putting up more towers than you guys are. Alright, and I figure to myself, hello. There's only a couple of platoons here, and he is desperately involved down there. So I move my troops around here a little bit, just to get out of the way. And let's see if this thing can go down. Ooh, baby. And then Carl is minus a fortress, and that's always helpful. I don't think Carl needed that. A desperate rebuild from Gaz. I can hear it now on the Discord chat. Everyone's going bananas. Oh god, my fortress is going down. Oh god. Terrible. But the berserkers have been beaten. But can they beat the wildmen? The wildmen are going to finish the little bugger off. And there's naught they can do about it. The rangers are desperately trying to shoot all these fuckers, but it's going to go down. There's nothing they can do. Oh god. Oh, look at this shit mixer over here. This is crazy. And Carl loses the fortress. Loses it badly. Right. And now this Gaz, to be fair, is putting up a good struggle over here, despite not having many troops at all. People getting murdered left, right, and centre. Probably not best to have nothing but pikeys at this point, because you never know if attack trolls and mama kills coming out. It's a good idea to sort all of that out. He needs his heroes out desperately. Oof, this is not going good. You've got trebuchets right next to towers. Devastating. Right. Meanwhile, I'm over here. It's time to get out the ballistas. It's time to get them out. That is it. I've got one platoon of wargs because you never know. Carl looks paralyzed. Paralyzed with fear. Deadly hobbits over here. Gaz. What are they targeting? I mean, it's very difficult to be able to get anywhere near these trebuchets. Look at all these upgraded. He managed to get one though. He managed to get one. Not too bad. There's just too many of them. There's just too many. And slowly but surely, Gaz needed that help from Carl earlier, I think. I know Carl will probably say, well, I could have attacked at any moment, and that's true, but that's judging something that might happen versus something that is in the process of happening right now. You're fucked either way, believe me. You're fucked either way. You have to do something. What may happen is not as important as what is actually happening right now. Okay, so I've got some random troops coming over here, and not really offering too much, but I figured to myself that if they were to get Gaz out, sometimes the brutals do something strange whereby they completely change who they're going for, and now these 4 siege over here have complete access to the fortress, and I can picture Gaz now complaining and moaning over on his side about everything that's going on. Now I don't know what the fuck is going to happen, so I figure a shitload of towers might be the best way to go, because if I'm going to leave my base and I got to start going after one of these, I got to get one of the blue team out. But I have to go for one of the blue team right when they're in the position where Gaz and Carl are crippled, because otherwise It's a 1 versus 2 versus 2, and I don't want to be 1 versus 2. But they are taking their time in taking Gaz out. I think there's... I mean, this is Carl's over here. I mean, I think almost they've given up, to be fair. Carl's got a builder over here, and he hasn't even got a fortress. And yet, yeah, I think that's just giving up. Giving up on life. Giving up on life. Okay, ballista time. Plenty of them. And not a moment too soon. I've been having constant Palantir checks, and Christ, yeah, they're certainly moving in. Gaz's fortress gone. There's nothing left. There is nothing left. I think this might be the last thing. The archery range over here. It is despicable. Is this the last builder that Gaz has? One builder on red. God, tough times. Tough times for Gaz. Alright, well, he's got a barracks. He has a barracks, and I'm pretty sure Carl and Gaz are probably thinking, oh, come on, Jimbo. Go and attack one of these guys. Go on, please. And I'm just thinking, yeah, I've got to take my time first, because it's up to me. I've got to try and take out 2 brutals that are late game, and I've got to do it, and I don't have a chance to screw it up. I have to, if I'm going to take them out, I have to take them out properly. Right, Elven warriors over here, slowly pinging this stuff over here, but not doing anything. But this trebuchet sure as shit will, and this is a painful way to go. I think these sorts of towers might have been a good idea for you lads to have had, and there were 3 of you. I don't think it was as clear cut a destruction as that could have been, but well, we can all discuss it. So I got to go out this way, but I've got a bloody Drake, so I need to take care of this fucker first. There we go. It's going to take a while. The little shit keeps on moving. Right. Look, they got so many bloody troops. They are just sitting there. Sitting there. Carl's bringing out the cav. Probably a good idea, actually. Try and run over as many troops that aren't pikes as possible, but Carl is in a tough spot here. Sweet Christ. I mean, what can you do? I mean, this attack troll is enough of it. You're going to need pikeys. These guys are just no match. You've got to try and take this bugger out. It's all you can do. Pikeys over here. The end is approaching. Army of the Dead. The blue team does Army of the Dead on me. However, I put my troops in the towers, and they do next to no net damage, so I'm okay. Oh god. Wow, the Drake almost does no damage against siege. Look at that. That is crazy. Okay, there you go. If you want a Drake to get out siege, it doesn't work. Okay, Army of the Dead. Managed to get down 1 of those. Pretty crap use. Now, these guys are hanging on. And to be fair, these troops... I tell you what, these troops, if they had gone on, they probably would have finished Carl and Gaz quite quickly. So, the fact that they have not done that means that I might still be in a chance to win this game. I think if these guys had actually continued, they would have gone on to me, and then I think I probably would have been in a very, very tough situation. Okay, so what are they doing? What are they going to do? You can't risk that builder going anywhere, surely. I know Gaz has troops just in case. Yep. No good if you've got those troops in there, that's for sure. This is holding on for dear life. Right. Ballistas ready. Trying to figure out where my bloody troops are first. And obviously sorting out of that too. Gaz over here. Gaz has some decent troops coming out now. I don't know where that money's coming from. Must be coming from surely from Carl or something like that, I guess. And they're building shit all over the place. Random mama kill. Smoked the moment it gets near me. But my defences are going to be no match for a Mordor and Men player late game. That is for sure. There is not enough. Oh, it's devastating, isn't it? Right, Carl's making a valiant struggle to go and run these buggers over as best as he possibly can. Rohirrim called on by the brutal. Oh, it's devastating to watch. These guys just getting... Oh god. This is just terrible. Brutal over here, but there's just plenty of crossbowmen here, and plus some cavalry here just in case, just to make sure nothing crazy happens. And yes, I'm starting to move my forces here because the time is nigh to move in on these buggers right here. It kind of looks like, oh no, arrow volley on Gaz's troops. He did not need that. Alright, Gaz is making a little bit of a comeback here, doing pretty well. These guys, all Carl and Gaz really need is just these guys to let off. And if they can do that, they're in with a shot there. They are really in with a shot. Okay. Right, it's all still kicking off. Random blues going over. They haven't really brought their full force to bear. They haven't moved fully in. Random little bits here and there. I've got a little base over here. A lot of the blues are going over towards me. Right. 3 rows of towers. You're never quite sure with Brutals whether this is going to be the start of a main invasion force. You just don't know. Okay. Right, I have some troops over here. 2 pikeys, 6 ballistas. Meanwhile, I have other forces over here, just making sure that nothing gets through. Is this force enough to be able to finish this brutal? Now, I've chosen it wisely to be able to get no troops coming out here, and I have got pikeys just in case some Rohirrim come out. Oh, these guys are getting butchered by the Drake. They're getting a bit close to my towers now. I don't like that. This has to go down. Fortress down. But is it enough? You know, these buggers keep on bloody, rebuilding this shit over and over and over again. At least if you've got, how many is that? 7 ballistas. Maybe that's enough. Carlo's over here desperately trying to fend off all of these troops. But they haven't all gone in just yet, and there seems to be less of them at the moment. If they can just put themselves together, fortress being built, if they can just hang in there, they might have a chance. Gaz 200, I need 100, Jesus. Okay, 2.5 grand for me and 675. And Carl does have money. I hope Carl is not trying to save up for a fortress. Because sometimes, it's just not a good idea to go for the fortress. You have to get those troops first. Alright, ballistering the rangers first. Good idea. Get rid of these bastards. And now you've got the health from all of these pikeys as well. It's going well. The light blues are moving in. There are a lot of trebuchets over here. Don't like that at all. But here come the wild men to go and sort it out. Over here. Ballistas leveling up. I think when they level up they do even more damage as well. So I'm just trying to make sure that get these builders as well, so they can't get any of this crap back. Right, Wildmen. I think they got one of them, and that was it. So this attack of mine does pretty much have to work. Oh, they got an Oliphant, and they just can't deal with it. They just can't deal with it. He's just walking around, and the only thing, there's just 3 platoons of these. I don't think these guys were a good idea. I think pikeys pikeys were a good idea. I think that was a bad shout. Bad shout. Okay, berserkers. I mean, ballistas. Sorting everything out, one by one. Now, these horses are no match for the Mummikill, and in comes a slow battering ram. There's still random troops over here. I don't know if Carl's given up completely. Gaz, I don't know. I just don't know. What can you do? What can men do against such reckless hate? Yeah, pretty much in this one. I don't know what's going on. Those lads will have to tell me whether they were actually trying or not towards the end. I don't know. Oh, it's just there. These guys are pretty much totaled now. It's up to the ballistas to be able to finish these guys off. Carl, now coming out with the pikeys, is able to deal with these guys. He's got a bit more money. He can deal with these guys. He can deal with it. And they can start building back. It is possible. The light blues are over here. They are making a mess. A mess, I tell you. But they're slowly going out. And that should be it. Gone. And that is it. And now the tables have turned. I think to myself, I probably should get back and defend myself. I should definitely be having some more troops, which I do. And there we are. And slowly getting that zapper as well. That'd be pretty helpful. So yes, sending the ballistas back to my base to assess what the hell is actually going on over here. Because I think if I had sent reinforcements to going after the blues right now, you never know quite what's going on with Carl and Gaz. They could both be in a position where they're actually making quite a good comeback. I mean, there you've got a level 3 farm here. I mean, it's going to get smoked, but still, I mean, the fact that he's, you know, Carl has them, you know, he has quite a few of them. What could they have done? Gaz, 200. 0 out of 250. Sweet Christ. Alright, me, 2 grand, 536, 750. Carl's saving for the fortress. I think that was a bad play. I think that was bad play. I think, yeah, definitely those troops. Oh God, these guys are butchered the moment they come out. Absolutely butchered. I think when you add the 2 barracks and the the stables, you should have been spending that money on just getting those things. Just getting those things back, I think, was probably a good idea. Right, I got another force ready to go. Lockcocked and ready to rock. But I'm not so sure. Maybe Carl's lost all of his builders. That might be the thing. In which case you're just spending money for the sake of it. But in that case, you could probably just keep on producing troops after troops after troops. Then there's just no point in just like stopping then. Right. Now it's time for me to put the blues out. As I believe the blues are sort of got quite a lot of their forces here attacking both Gaz and Carl. And I believe Carl, this might be the only building he has left. Right, need to get that battering ram. Moving in. Moving in. That's how you do it. And I think Carl and Gaz would have probably preferred me to have attacked these guys a little bit sooner. I don't know quite what they're doing. Huh. Well, I don't know what the hell I was doing there. Lords, don't lose, don't die on me. Right, now they're attacking me over here, which is unfortunate. I really should have remembered that I have that berserker, ballista. Right. Anyway, more troops coming in. Trying to put these guys to the sword. Get them the hell out. And there we go. My dragon. Soak up a bit of the pressure. Finish these buggers off. Gaz out of the game. Oh. And Mordor decided to put that in there too. So Gaz and Carl eventually out of this game. That is crazy. They played hardcore to stay in this far. But I think certainly I got a bit fortunate, but I think I still had to sort of time it perfectly, and I still had to time with my previous attack on the light blues. I did actually have to get them out. If I'd failed to get them out, all they would have done is like me versus the two teams of blue, which would have been, yeah, pretty shit. And I eventually would have been out. These guys are attempting. Why haven't I sent the? Haven't I got my wargs? Where's my wargs? God. Don't you just hate random siege pissing all your shit off? Alright, more reinforcements. You never know if you might need them or not. The dragon has taken up a lot of that pressure, which is brilliant. The pikeys have been brilliant as well. More and more troops, but I didn't really need them. Didn't really need them. 4 ballistas. And it's always nice to have a watcher right next to the building. Is it doing enough damage though? A little bit when it randomly smacks it, yeah. Guess so. Maybe not as much as we want, but at least it does some damage. And that is it. Game is over. Some things definitely had to go my way for me to be able to win that one. Was it worth it going after me and Ryan? You certainly got Ryan out pretty quick. So yeah, but I think Lewis was completely open down there. And there was an opportunity, I think, to tower up right near Gaz's base, which yeah, you had 5 to 10 minutes to be able to tower that up, boys. I think that could have been the key. That could have been a really good choke point there, I think, for you to be able to like counter attack against them with all 3 of you. But anyway, shit happened. See you on the next one.